So I need to set up the date with Space Year Crayon. We're thinking either on Friday or Saturday. We've been talking a little bit about it through Discord and stuff. We don't have a time set in stone, though. In fact, we were even considering doing it today. But then Space Year was busy. I'm gonna try and see if we can race on Friday in particular. If not, then Saturday and Sunday work as well. I also have the No I Am Wrong Warp tournament coming up as well. So that's gonna start probably on Saturday as well. I'll see if I can get another sub 25 pretty casually. I'm kind of happy that I'm getting more consistent at the second B1 skip, though. It's kind of cool. Oh, you heard the winner gets $10? I guess the other thing they get is glory. That's about it. I'm definitely not in the tournament to win it. I'm in it to have fun. Plus, I'm not exactly a top tier player of this category either, so there's that. They're a lot of fun to watch in particular. Especially when there's commentary going on. Yeah, exactly. If you don't enjoy something, don't do it. This might actually work. Damn. My angle was only slightly off. Oh well, I always like to go for that though. I may not go for it in the tournament though. Just because I usually end up failing it. Ah. Okay. Backup struts. At least I recovered reasonably fast, so I didn't lose too much time. I know my PB got that red rupee in one fell swoop with the dive. That would have been funny if I opened that door instead of picking the cuckoo up. It would have been really funny. I think Jodenstone once did that. I always like to go for this inverted camera. I don't know, it just feels like it saves some time. Oh my god, these cuckoos aren't in a good spot. Look at how much movement I have to do to go back to them. I just know one day I'm gonna get this soft lock on the cuckoo lady. Nice talking to her, of course. And I know when that day comes, it will literally be a disaster. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Ah. Pressed the wrong direction. At least I'm getting that kind of movement a lot. Wow. Nice random backflip. Alright, save time. Okay. No, you don't, Sculptula. Not today. You're not wrecking me today. Nice. Got the B1 skip. Good scrubs. I may actually need to redo my gold for this. But I'm ahead by a lot. And I can be ahead by even more, which is the crazy thing to think about. Nice. Good fight. So let's see, I can, according to this, I can get a low 23 now. That's pretty crazy. Nice. Awesome, that was really good. Except for that extra pause. Wow. Okay, there goes all my time. It's funny the stupid ways you can lose time in this game. Okay, good. Still 20 seconds ahead. Wow. I can definitely PB with a run like this. This is even without Void Warp. Okay, let's not have the meme of talking to Zelda again. I just need like a good Stelphos fight and stuff. And also not to fail ISGs and whatever. Okay, that targeting there definitely seems to reduce lag. Whereas C-upping at some of these other ones seems to reduce it a bit more. Wow, nice meme. Oh my god. That was very weird. I've never had that happen before. Literally never happened before. Nice. Okay, pretty good Stelphos. I have a hope of saving time here. Getting the kiss would just be the icing on the cake. Okay, let's just be careful not to touch these rocks. That one's okay, though. Yeah, the kiss. Oh my god. Nice. Saving more time. I can attribute that time loss to like grabbing that ledge and getting hit. Other than that, this was a pretty good split. Makes sense, because that loses like roughly 3 seconds. I'm definitely on PB pace though, regardless. Of course, I'm probably gonna lose time on the split, just because my possible time save is so small. But I'm still very happy that this can PB. Wow, did I jump slash at like the last possible frame? Or maybe one of the last possible frames? It's what it kind of felt like to me. Okay, ISG time, let's go. Nice. Okay, really solid first phase. Okay, let's do this quick draw. Nice. Beautiful. I may save time here. Just not screw up this last hit, and this will be like a low 23-ish. That was a really good fight. Of course I had to screw up the final hit, but we PB'd, baby. That's how the story goes. I didn't even lose that much time. Like, it must have been hundredths of a second that I lost. Okay, so this is a PB just before the my tournament race with Spacier. Interesting. So I'm pretty happy with this PB so far. If I want a PB now, I might as well like go for Void Warp or Goma Clip or something. Hey, Dr. Frienderman. Welcome to the stream, but I have to purge you because that's like too big of a message. I appreciate the spam though. I'm doing really well because of a PB. Unfortunately, I didn't have face cam on today though, but whatever. I usually have face cam. Thank you, dude, for the follow. I appreciate it. Okay, so what now? What the hell do I do now? This is a PB, so I guess I have to upload it. That's my obligation. So I think the main bad thing about this PB now is like is just the beginning, I guess. And also not going for Void Warp or Goma Clip. But I don't normally go for Void Warp or Goma Clip anyways. So despite that stuff, this was a pretty good run. I might beat it. I might not. I'm not intending to learn Void Warp. Well, I do know Void Warp already, but I don't do it in runs. But right now it's seeming like a more viable option. And I might do it during the tournament if I win against Spacier. If not, then whatever. So I'm pretty happy with this. For me, this is very good. I nailed both B1 skips for one, so I'm really happy about that. I guess Ganondorf could have gone a bit better. Because I messed up the setup for like a bit. And I had to reset it up. So that wasted several seconds. Yeah. Dr. Frenderman, everyone in the tournament's doing the CAC route. So it's basically Gim is not allowed. But Void Warp is allowed if you want to go for it. Like, Kayla only said to do the CAC route because it's a lot more race-friendly. Like, there isn't a huge dependence on RNG. It's not like you only keep 15% of runs because you get Gim. Yeah, of course. Nut percent is a meme. It's literally the biggest meme on the planet. I don't run nut percent. I know of people that do though, like Torge and Skater. Joden used to run it as well. I think he ran it for AGDQ, not AGDQ, but SGDQ 2015. And I remember it took like, I was watching it after it was live, and then it took like, I don't know, 10 minutes before he could get Gim. And that's the kind of situation where it's like, okay, you might as well do CAC route because Gim isn't saving you time then. On average, Gim does seem like it loses you time as well. Because people think it saves roughly a minute. I've heard roughly a minute from people. Yeah, it was so hype. Just like the crowd going crazy. Yeah, I agree. Like, GIM is supposed to save a minute, but based on how often you reset, based on the fact that you only get that minute of time save like 15% of the time, it's not really that worth it. Like, if you get that time save 15% of the time, like the expected time save you'll have just from like stats and stuff is like 20 seconds. Maybe even less. I'm just rounding the chance up to like 20%. So it only saves 20 seconds on average. Like, particularly, or at least you would expect to get like a nut after 4 or 5 tries. So yeah, that would make sense, the 20-second time save on average. Even then, if you got like fifth try nut or something, you would probably not be saving any time. Yeah, exactly, Dr. Frenderman. I think that's why. I think that's also why, in part, why Narcissa quit running OOT. Because it's to the point now where the category's so optimized that it literally comes down to. It doesn't just come down to execution anymore. It comes down to RNG as well. Like, the main sources of RNG in nut percent, well, of course the Deku nut drop. That's the huge one. And also to some extent like the rock RNG for Void Warp. So that's just like two instances of RNG, but there are significant instances of RNG. And in the first case, the nut drop, it's the kind of RNG that you'll be resetting your run over 7.5 minutes in. Which is, on average, what happens if you watch someone grind nut percent. Oh, exactly, Frenderman. Because if you burn your shield during the collapse, like either just after wrong warping, or during the collapse escape segment, what happens is you're either screwed as far as doing ISG or getting Void Warp, because both of those require you to have a shield, and two, your game could crash, especially if Zelda's loaded when you burn your shield. So that's more often than not a run ender. I believe I've only crashed like once. Still though, I'm pretty satisfied with this run. So it's definitely going on ZSR.